Alright, I am now recording. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on yelling. I'm gonna go ahead and move this car. Alright, so if y'all do want to do more of the advanced movement, should I going to the actual fucking cool ass range, or not range, but obstacle course over there? I did kind of set it up for that.
You can just advance movement on top of people.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Now give me 1 second to test whether this is actually. Oh. Still got it.
Hello, Tachi.
Hey.
We're just doing training and shit, so like this is a good time to figure out if your enhanced movement key is set up.
Should be.
Being finicky.
Come on, 12, y'all got this.
My enhanced movement key is set up.
User in your channel timed out.
I don't need this cat line on my mount.
Now telling me can't. Fuck off armor.
Shock,
For
Alex,
some reason it
the
doesn't
dark
like
ones
me
with the forbidden
using
armor
the,
technique.
The what, Harrison?
You can walk on barbed wire.
Oh. Oh yeah, the forbidden knowledge is you can in fact walk across the barbed wire. Either enhance movement over it or climb using the ladders. Hell yeah.
No, I was getting this
Yep.
cat off of me.
So I've found something interesting out. For some reason, the macro that I've specifically set up doesn't like working. But the Shift V method works fine. I don't know what.
It is
Just
glorious
armor,
seeing him
why?
do this. The nerds, they go under the wire. Interesting.
It's what we're supposed to do. I've been over many things so far in this course. But few I have been under. Oh gods, I'm fat.
And that's how Artemis takes the dub as getting out first. Meanwhile, if you see what Harrison and Tachi just did, fucking run across that shit.
And
Right.
even still, they're still that far behind.
Run across that shit.
Even.
Blackadder, meanwhile, is figuring out all of the cool shit you can do with the enhanced movement system.
I know how it works, Kendall. It's just mine was being temperamental.
Yep. And ripped Artemis's team speak. Can you hear us though? Or wait, let me go teleport near them. You can hear us though, right, Artemis? Or is it just dead?
Seems like it's dead.
It seems like it's dead, considering there was no response to that. Fucking shake for no.
No.
User joined your channel.
Oh, there's Artemis.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Artemis. All right. So now we understand how stances work, right?
Yee.
We understand how the enhanced movement system works, right?
Yee.
All right. See, I was pretty sure everyone would get that, but let's go. We're gonna continue.
Oh,
All
wow,
right.
GD is apparently sound dampening.
Oh,
Like,
hell
I get
yeah.
the muffled shock if I put GD specifically between us.
I also get the Savannah muffling. Nice. All right. All right. So we're gonna like go over important shit, most of the things that you might have not known before we added the bugle and whistle mod, as well as the smokes and like their coloring. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I stand so nerds can hear me. All right.
Alright, Adder, this is all you.
So now none of this fucking applies for like illumination coloring. This is just for smokes and flares. So your red is gonna be your fire support. I think we can all understand that. Throw it where you need it. It'll come down. Normally, command will tell you if it's going to be like artillery or an airstrike and how long you might have to wait between that. But in general, you see red smoke, don't stand on it, you will die. Or a red flare. Your blue is going to be medical evacuation, either a heli or an APC. Same colors for the flare. We don't really do medevacs too often, but hey, I'd like y'all to at least have that in your like fucking like memory, so you can be like, aha, there's a blue smoke cloud here. That's probably medical shit.
Also, shock. I was talking about plans I had for the integrated DCS Arma campaign. I was pondering on having the Arma missions have limited ticket respawns. So medevac might be more of a thing.
Right. See, I do medical medical evacuation shit more often. It's just that we don't get the nerds.
Yeah, I would. Doing
Like,
those
we got
stuff would be
so
very
like
entertaining.
when we did get to do a medical evac, it was when I had y'all doing heli APC shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't
rarely
just
have the nerds to do vehicle.
yeah. But I feel like for the DCS campaign, it would kind of work a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Green smoke. You use this to mark your friendly location. Alright? So, if the AI so our pro tip, the enemy AI will never use these same colors of smoke except for red. Because that's, I think, universally the sign of we're going to blow the shit out of this area. So, if you see a green smoke, you can always relatively assume that at least one friendly person is there. Even if, you know, you're hearing, like, the entire road ending over there and you're not sure if they're still alive, you can at least know that someone is over there still giving them the good fight. Now the last smoke color is white. I think we can all understand what white smoke is for. It's for concealment. You throw it or you hold it in your hand while you try and cover everyone with it. If you see white smoke, the enemy's probably going to be using it to get around you and shit like that. So like, you know, it's white smoke. Use it as you need to. Squad lead should be the one carrying squad lead and 2IC should be the one carrying like different colored smokes. Although I think medical personnel can also carry the blue ones because normally it'd be down to them to like actually call in the medevac. But you know they'll probably get the grenade from the squad lead or 2IC and not have to carry it themselves. So that's something you work out before y'all leave. So feel free to do that then.
Yep.
The now we get to signaling with the sound of whistles and bugles. Blackadder has the bugle. The bugle already has its like unique noises set up. So like
Wait, stand back a bit because I don't know how loud this is.
Yeah.
it'll be pretty fucking loud.
Okay.
So tell us which bugle call you're using and then use it.
This is your call for open fire.
That's not
Really?
impressive.
Alright.
That's mournful.
fanfare.
This is your call for ceasefire.
No, we need to flip those.
Yeah, agreed.
This is your call for assemble or regroup.
No, switch it right now.
And your final call is your call for advance.
That one's fine.
Yeah, that one's
We
Yeah,
need
that
to
would make
replace
sense.
these with some sort of war horn.
I have been asking for a bagpipe for a long time.
I know, Harrison.
No, we're not going back to that.
Okay. Would you like
You
the
don't know what
whistles
they were
now?
like in IFA.
I know.
Let's
they don't
fucking
begin.
go.
All right. Now for the whistle noises. The whistle doesn't have its own unique like every noise makes. So basically, what me and Alice came up with was the squad lead and 2IC would kind of determine what each fucking call was, and then y'all tell the squad. So
I'm looking at them and thinking the exact same, to be honest, Kendall.
yeah,
So
it's
this is a short blast on the trench whistle. And this is a
That's
long
decent for like over the top.
and this is a long blow on the trench whistle.
yeah.
Ceasefire.
Artillery
Fucking
leave.
Yeah, Alice and I both were very, very, very disappointed in the whistle's like lack of like coolness. But yeah, the squad lead and 2IC would kind of just talk to themselves like which one of these sounds means what. That way you could be like, the long whistle would be for bringing the machine gunner up after, you know, the squad moves ahead and they've cleared out something. The whistle is a little bit hard to discern over gunfire, but it could be doable.
We should do a test. We're in a firing range.
Alright, yeah. The firing range is is over there, so let's head over to that and we'll test to see if you can hear the whistle over gunfire.
My issue's more figuring out which whistle call it is.
Alright, just take your positions, and I'll give you the command and all that jazz.
Yep,
I
I
think-
won't accept adders going shooting, adders going
Yep,
shooting.
that's fine. What we'll do, I'll write down what whistle blasts I give, and I'll ask you each to recall them after after you're given the order to ceasefire.
Got it.
So we know. Okay, so
Whistler, are you ready?
Yep.
Infantry, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Infantry, begin firing. Infantry, hold fire. Alright, infantry, you can hold fire. I was able to hear all of those.
Yeah, it was
Same.
long,
Yeah, it was
short,
long.
short.
Long, short, long.
Oh, I thought
Correct.
it was long, short, long.
Not long, short.
Yep, it was one long blast, two short blasts, one long blast.
Yeah, you know, considering how close y'all were to the gunfire. Like, I feel like over a longer distance when y'all aren't, like, directly next to the fucking whistle, it'll be a lot more clear.
Yeah.
If you
Also,
want,
if
I
we're-
could hop up there and you can see. If we want to test it with the whistle being at a longer distance.
Alright, I'll have Blackadder on the hilltop. Blackadder's on the hilltop. Infantry, go ahead and just give me a nice... Fire your magazine unless you have more than 30 rounds.
Let's go.
Alright, infantry, hold your fire. Hold your fire. Gonna bring Black back here. Hello, Anglo.
I heard
Hello.
long, long, short, long. Or
I heard
long, long, short, short, long.
short.
Yeah, long, short,
Yep.
short, long.
Yeah, that was
Two
actually a
long,
lot
two
clearer.
short, one long. Okay, so what we've established is that the sound of the whistle should be reasonably easy to hear,
Yeah,
or easy enough to pick out over gunfire.
yep. I think what would help a lot better is the fact that, like, everyone won't be firing at the same time, too.
Hopefully.
Yeah, like, normally we don't have a nice long-ass firing line where everyone's just shooting at targets. Normally it is sporadic gunfire.
Do we know what the sound range of the whistle is? Like,
I think 600 meters.
oh, okay. So that could be perfect for like recalling machine gunners and stuff.
To be honest, and this is me just spitballing based on what we're doing right now, the short blast I would probably use as a reorg signal, so once we've actually cleared a position you hear that, that's your signal to regroup. The long blast I can imagine using as a signal for something that's prearranged, so for example a signal for a certain element to move up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that
Sounds good
would
to
be
me.
quite useful. Rather than having to do tactical wiggle all the time to get people to know to move back up.
Alright.
We're going over. I know exactly what we're doing with those.
Yep, I'm basically... So I'm going to let the AI get all nice and spread out, but they'll basically kind of... Alright. Hello, machine gunner.
Hi.
Hello, medic. Y'all, they're going for spacing. Okay. Nerds.
Are they showing us tactical maneuvers?
They're showing y'all what not to do.
What,
They
now?
must
go all the
have
way around.
perfect formation.
Yeah, basically, they're going all the way around because they want to get around the damn thing, so, let's just put them both over there. Alright, so currently we have Okay, so we can. I have 1, 2, 3, 6. I have 6 nerds, so I can basically get rid of. Again, delete that guy. Delete that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, we can put that guy back there. Okay, dude.
Oh, and just random CSAC guy. Alright, hello.
Alright, yeah, so basically, the way the new model army squads are set up is because they're supposed to be, like, used for multiplayer and shit. The red 4 they use are CSAT, so, yeah, that's what happens when you respawn them. So this, my friends, is what the AIs consider spacing. I would rather see this than the tactical blob. This is the bare minimum amount of spacing I am willing to tolerate.
So it's more about spacing than it is about, like, formation.
Yeah.
Like,
Because there is no way in hell we're getting people to do a straight firing line or a tactical wedge formation, a V formation across
We did
terrain.
it once on accident when we were VDV.
Yeah.
By accident, yes, but I don't imagine we'll have much luck trying to get an entire squad to do it consistently, especially not with the right level of spacing and communication.
yep, I'll have them go set up in a column.
And basically everyone already here right now already knows this.
Yeah. Worth a recap though, because apparently there has been. I haven't seen it because I've been
I
away
think
for a
where
few
we're
weeks.
really bad at it is when we set up a trench line, we tend to group together real tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some sporadic dropping of artillery or grenades along that line might help to encourage people not to do that.
Like, of course, there's gonna be tactical blobs when the squad changes direction relatively quick. But as you can see, the AI tries to, like, fix that shit at some point.
And I do think what GD was mostly saying is like the problems mostly arise when it's like a lot of the new enthusiastic players are with like just Alex
Yeah.
and Shock.
Yeah, I think what it'll come down to then, in that case, it's probably, and again, doesn't help if, depending on who's around, or not around more importantly, but ideally if we've got a 2IC there who can at least police people and make sure that they are keeping spacing and remind them, don't get so close because grenades do hurt. That's probably the most important thing we can do with that.
And there's a diamond. That's not a diamond, but okay, AI.
Yeah, it is pretty much the most useless formation unless you're trying to do close escort.
Pretty much.
Because, tell me, what do you think would happen if this grenade I had in my hand were to land in the middle of that diamond?
I was going
Boom.
to say that exact thing.
Exactly.
Also, I can shoot all of them in about 2 seconds.
Exactly.
I think the only other thing I need to, like, keep... I know y'all do it a little bit more than the new players, but remember to keep 360. Even if, like, I don't expect everyone to be doing 360 at every time, but I do want, like, the second to last person to just make sure they look behind themselves when the squad stops moving.
Yeah, make sure that Tail End Charlie does get someone checking on them every now and again in case they get grabbed.
Yeah, pretty
Because
much.
I wouldn't put it past an RC'd enemy to sneak up on the tail end and abduct them because people aren't watching.
Again, like, the biggest point to this was during the World War II airborne op, when y'all got to the actual weapons dump, and Harrison and Savannah were, like, figuring out how they do the next couple objectives. 90% of the nerds went just go ogle around the fucking command Panzer 1 instead of, like, looking around.
Yeah. And they kept,
Yeah.
like, interrupting him to, like, talk about other stuff, and I had to
Yes.
keep, like, getting the conversation between me and back.
I think.
However,
Yeah.
that was also mostly not the people we had here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
I
is
think the
why...
key thing with that, again, even though you two needed to have your sit down and discuss what we're doing next, ideally, just make sure to go around people and, or better yet, if you're both getting together, then assign someone you trust and tell them, go around, make sure everyone's watching their arcs.
I mean, honestly, that I feel like that's 2IC's job.
It is 2ICs, but if you're busy with section commands, then having someone do it in your place works.
Who was 2IC?
I don't remember.
Oh, it
I
was
don't know, I
Hans.
wasn't
We
here.
didn't have a 2AC.
Oh,
Yeah, we did. It was Hans.
Oh.
Who was not here.
But yeah.
It was Hans's, like, first run at 2IC.
Yeah.
Uh,
Again, a lot of this about what 2IC role and section command role we're probably going to cover in a minute with Kendall, but as well, when I actually get time to write up the TAC leadership cadre and we start running that for people, yeah, roles and responsibilities of the command personnel is going to be in there.
Yep.
Because it is very important.
Now notice the AI doesn't like give itself 300 security, but it does make sure it does keep eyes in front of the squad in a nice
Yeah, they keep looking
peripheral.
around.
Yeah, on the likely enemy approaches.
Well, you
Yeah.
also, if you watch their heads, they glance around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there is a glancing.
Respectfully.
You know.
Okay, I got a question.
Yo.
At least as far as how best to disseminate training materials. When I made that, like, advanced tubing little slideshow thing, how many people read that?
I've been over it a few times because I know I can't use an RPG for shit.
I didn't because I never use an RPG.
Okay.
It is useful though.
I'm gonna see if I can make one of the. Well, I have another one lined up. Well, I have two more lined up for advanced tubing, but I also might make some for like stuff like maintaining 360 and spacing and all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
Just to see if that might be a slightly better way to at least get the information to the new people instead of doing the training ops, because
Yep.
we always have shit attendance on training ops.
That I agree with, because the styling of those comics that you've done, because you can get that information across, it gets it across, and it's in a humorous manner, which will be perfect for that, because it's the biggest problem with a lot of training material, like with what I have to work with Tactical Aid Memoir that we use to teach cadets. It is dry as fucking buggery. There is one image, generally, on the front cover of a TAM. There's occasionally diagrams, and that's about it. The rest is just writing. Granted, you're not supposed. That's for the tutor to use, not the student, but you get my point.
Okay. So yeah, I might see if I can cook up a couple more of those for just general squad stuff.
If you need help drawing, once I get that home, I can help you with that since I have my tablet there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Alright, now if y'all want to move out of the training area back to the main area, you'll basically be able to see a
User
normal
left your
squad
channel.
just getting set up. Oop, Riptachi? Question mark?
User left your channel.
Riptachi, alright. Now, I don't expect y'all to keep, like, super duper dense or super duper spread out fucking formations when moving through towns and stuff. Like, definitely tighten up for that. Because the last thing you want to do is have half the squad walk into a different building. Because they want to keep spacing and stuff. But in general, if you look at the squad, you can kind of see everyone looking in a different direction and all that shit. And generally speaking, the AI is pretty decent about maneuvering and shit. So I'm going to have them go out of the base. Yeah, fuck it. I'll have them go out of the base. In the nice sprint.
Thing, like they do in movies, where we spread out across the entire street.
Yes.
Define spread out across the entire street. What, have people on either side of it?
Yeah, and throughout the entire street.
Yeah.
In the middle.
Because think about it. If, for example, somebody pops up, what, in the center of the road, you mean?
Yeah.
Perhaps wouldn't, like, this is just me personally, I perhaps wouldn't go center of the street with anyone, keep to the sides, because,
Cars.
well, it's not
Cars.
even so much that. It's not even just traffic. What happens if somebody pokes out from behind a building and puts a burst of MG down that road? Where's the likeliest place for most of that to end up?
Middle and wall.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hello?
I moved
we
this
would
out
drop
here
it-
so we can see how they move down. As
Yep.
you can see, they're very much not together, but they're also not, like, following each other.
Yeah.
On that note, everyone get some spacing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, yeah, show me what you think spacing means.
Yeah. Another good
Parallel,
point
use
as well,
H as
looking-
your
Can everyone
recommend,
still hear me?
your reference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit, do you know what, you fucker, yeah, I knew for a fact you fuckers knew what spacing is. Yeah, this
we
is
know what
fine.
spacing is. It's just
We
the
know what
case of
spacing is.
remembering to do it in the, like, when everything's going on, I think is our issue.
I'm gonna get out of your spacing, that way I can at
The
least
only
look
thing
cool.
that we ever have much issue. The only thing we ever have much issue with, and again, it's not always possible, but depending on
Channel switched. Channel switched.
Alright, y'all can come back together a little bit. That way you can hear all of us. But yeah, I remember you nerds learned spacing because this was when I was really, really artillery happy.
Uh-huh.
And doing this shit meant you got plinked by fucking high velocity fragmentation. I should bring that back. You know what? I'm bringing
Yes.
that back. I'm going to
fair.
buff the Germans.
Honestly, Kendall, that's going to be the quickest way of teaching people what proper spacing is.
I'm sorry, H. I'm
There is-
buffing the Germans.
There's, yeah. Anyway, I think the biggest thing that we also need to deal with, which isn't so much an us problem potentially, when we're moving across ground, particularly when people stop, the fact that we see two types of people. We see a Duke of Wellington doing this, where you're just, even though you've stopped because the patrol is holding up for a moment to check maps or something, people just standing like this. Second issue, for example, if we were to be moving towards those hills over there, while you're moving across there, what do you think you should be looking for as you're moving?
People in the mountains.
No, I'm thinking
Also
more.
stuff on the left and right.
Yeah, I'm thinking more. What should you be looking at as you're moving through the ground? Allow me to demonstrate actually better than that. If we're moving along in that direction and we come under effective enemy fire from there, what do you think we're going to want to have to hand?
Cover.
Either something to hide behind, so for example that, tree, these bushes, or better yet, getting into hard cover down here. Like, these are things that people don't always look for, and it kind of shows sometimes when we come under contact that people just either cluster into one obvious location,
Yep.
or we have people trying to hide in the open, which has mixed results, shall we say.
Now, I understand. Now, all of you have entrenching tools, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Harrison, I want you to pick a direction to take your squad, and at some point, I want you to tell them to dig in.
Okie doke. Alright, fuckers, we're going, northwest.
Okay. Right, let's go with some.
Yeah, spread out a little bit.
Oh yeah, it should be up to it should be the squad lead determining whether or not you spread out. The squad lead can basically like get closer if need be. Make sure you're yelling, Harrison, that way everyone can hear you.
Bush.
Any second now. And start digging in.
Which direction do we want to go?
We'll say front in an arc.
Front in an arc. Alright.
Contact front in an arc, start digging.
Right.
Pretend I'm covering.
Alright.
So, what type of trench should we dig, like for like
Long.
immediate response? Okay.
So
longs?
so if you're literally stopping and the second you hit the ground or you hit a crouch, bullets start flying over you, but the bullets are not hitting you immediately, while half of the squad fires back, people who don't have the important weapons, so like the machine gunner and the RPG person should like be, throwing fire back. Just put up a short trench because it's going to be the fastest you can ever put up that'll actually protect more than one person.
Yeah, whereas
Right.
this ranger grave really isn't going to do many people much good.
Yeah, so like Blackadder dug a trench for just himself, which is really good if specifically Black getting to like the big trench would take too long and expose him too much. Remember, you don't have to finish a trench to make it 100% effective cover. It just needs to be able to block bullets.
Yeah, so even if it means you have to be crouching or lying down behind it, that's
That is
better
a
than
lot
nothing.
better than getting shot in the head because you wanted to wait another 3 milliseconds to get it finished.
Yeah, so like even something like this is more than enough.
Yeah, and the good thing about doing half trenches are you could finish them faster and start spreading out so more things can be covered. And once there's good enough cover for everyone, you can then go back to finishing trenches. So look at this. You got enough space that you can actually like maneuver around. And like you can there's enough space that you don't get immediately murdered. The medic can drag people to safety here. Now there is an opening where I'm at, but that's covered by the trench that Savannah's behind, which is actually a good thing because the Grenadier can fire from that one without injuring too many people because everyone will be to the left or right.
And in front of the back blast.
Yes. This, honestly, even though this is like a little bit terrible terrain for trenches, this is still better than just kind of like sitting or crouching behind what you think is cover and just kind of hoping the AI doesn't shoot you.
Yeah, like honestly, in this terrain, it's probably like get down into those like little gullies and stuff.
Yeah, get
That
down
would
in
be the
those
proper
gullies
reaction.
and return
But if
fire
we were-
slowly.
But if we were like in the middle of a fucking field on Chernerus,
This would
Yeah.
be okay.
Then you're shit out of luck, and this is the only way we've got of not getting a significant emotional event.
Yep.
Imagine you start shooting at someone and these fucking Fortnite kids build a goddamn trench.
Pretty much.
Just like you just start putting down a couple of rounds of fire to harass them, and just the Maginot Line springs up in front of you.
Now
just like-
remember, because Grad Trenches updated to make everyone's life much harder, trenches do get destroyed by artillery. However,
Oh.
as long as the trench isn't fully destroyed, and trust me, you'll know when it's fully destroyed, you can rebuild the fuckers. It's great.
can we teleport off and see what damaged trenches look like?
Yes, I will simply move us away from this and then drop a mortar on top of it. So,
I
let's
was
go
about to say
on the
top of
road.
hill might be enough, but why do I get the feeling this is still?
I'm gonna get low.
Yeah.
But he said
Don't
more,
worry, it's
Yeah,
fine.
actions on artillery in any case. Get the fuck down.
Nerd.
The fragmentation might hit us.
Yeah,
That's
gee,
fine.
just because you have a reputation of being bullet allergic does not mean you want to be standing up and letting the shrapnel hit your
Dropping
face.
another one a little bit closer.
All right.
So basically, damaged trenches are they don't. There's not an actual model for the trenches, but if you're behind it, the trench will slowly sink back into the ground as if you're unbuilding it, which is scuffed as shit. However,
Yeah, no, they do look shorter.
they are shorter. And if you go back there, and then I'll just teleport us there, we can just rebuild them.
Can they be whittled down by bullets?
No, only artillery, above 40 mil.
Add to the map.
I see. You have a continue digging option.
Yep.
We have stolen their mass.
So yeah, basically. So the funny thing is, as long as someone's like building the trench, they can't be completely destroyed by artillery, which is kind of scuffed, but you know, it's fine. Now remember, if you're so another thing to continue on about trenches are, if you're going to be in an area for a longer than amount of time because you either can't maneuver because the guys you're fighting turns out instead of a like a fucking company there, it's actually a division, and y'all are gonna be doing a lot more defending than actually moving around, or like y'all are holding a building and have gotten a bunch of trenches up, feel free to like entrench the shit out of a place. There is less harm for making the Maginot Line than there is by just letting a flank not be covered. I think Harrison can see this best when because we couldn't move across a road on Altus, I just dug a trench across the fucker. More cover is never bad.
If we're just sitting somewhere and we're waiting for orders for whatever reason,
Dig the fuck in.
If you just want to start digging, I will appreciate it.
Like, there is less harm coming from digging in than, like, not digging in, then getting shot, and then being like, oh, I guess we should have built cover there.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like we should probably make it clear as to who's digging trenches and who shouldn't be.
Yep.
Like, basically, if you have medic or assistant in your role, you're digging a trench.
Yep.
Yep.
Fucking, the squad lead shouldn't be digging trenches, because nominally squad lead's leading the squad. Machine gunner and RPG nerd, they're fucking making sure no one runs up on them.
2IC, you can dig, but I will tell you if you're supposed to dig.
Yep. Like, the first thing should always be to make sure that the machine gunner and the grenadier live, because they are your until you have a BMP, they are your heaviest, like, actual firing support. So, keep it in mind. You need those. They're useful. They're very useful. Let's see. Anything else I need to go over? Let's go consult the manual, TM. I think we all know how to do drill, like marching in formation and all that shit. I'm not gonna recommend like y'all know how to walk slower. Y'all know how to walk the fastest. Y'all understand that how stamina works in this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know how to use grenades in Ace, right?
Yep.
We all understand how to like.
Shift G for like the precision
Might I
throw.
suggest if we're going to get people to do grenade practice, we use smoke rather than live fragmentation?
Well, I was just gonna give you a box full of fucking stones.
That works too.
Remember, stones hurt people, so don't hit each other with them, please.
Oh, that you shouldn't have said that. Someone is definitely going to hit someone else with a stone, and it's going to devolve into a
Yeah,
painful
but
snowball fight.
Return to monkey.
someone was gonna hit someone with a stone anyway. Ooh, rocks.
There should be an option where you just like ace interact, just look down, and you have always have an option down below you to pick up stone.
They should be in the box now.
I was about to say, I looked in there and there was 82mm mortar rounds.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry. These are
I
stones.
don't know about, I don't know about you, but I'm not Wojtek the Bear.
Rock roll mission.
My personal favorite modes to throw stone or to throw grenades in: short throw. Perfect for throwing it over walls. If
You can
only
also
wanted
cook
to land
stones.
on
Don't worry about it. They have pins. Don't worry about them. Special stones. Now, remember, you can, you have both types of throwing. You can adjust the angle.
Stone?
You can move the grenade relative to your actual, person.
Can you?
Limestone.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
like,
you
if
could do that.
lean,
Yeah, if you lean
it'll,
and...
like, it'll shift the...
Yeah, use the scroll wheel. You'll throw it with the other arm. And throw it a little bit lower. With less force. And shit like that. Mostly you'll do that if you want to, throw a grenade, or preferably something that isn't going to, fuck up if it misses, just in front of you. So if you're on the top of the roof and you want to drop a grenade to the lower floor, you'll scroll wheel it and then drop it down,
Yeah.
which is
Or
nice.
if you're throwing it over a wall in the first place.
Yep.
For H to then jump straight into.
Yep. Oh, right. We all
I'm
know how to
still-
use the ace interactions.
Yeet.
That should be... Yeah, okay. Now, I'm not saying you can ace interact and pick up a grenade.
Oi,
However, if
bastard.
you are feeling in a suicidal mood and you trust yourself a lot more than you trust the grenade, and the enemy grenade lands at your feet, if you're quick enough, you can grab it with ace interact and throw it back. This does not work often. This has worked.
It can be used to reposition smoke grenades.
It can be used to reposition smoke grenades, because smoke grenades, thank God, don't blow up in your face, hopefully. Another thing to note about grenades are you can cook them, of course. That I think we already understand how to do that. I recommend not cooking them because Ace do add in realistic grenade fuses, so they're not all the same time.
Yeah, don't cook frags, please.
The last thing you want to do is pull the pin, let the spoon go, and then find out the grenade has a 2-second fucking fuse instead of the 4 seconds you were promised. Trust me, yeah. Alright.
Depends on how much you like picking shrapnel out of your face
Exactly.
afterwards.
Alright, another pro tip. If you throw yourself onto a grenade, you will stop the fragmentation from wounding others. The blast effect still will fuck people up, but that'll be a lot better than everyone dying. Only do this if you can be for sure no one's going to get safe. So if you're all in a hallway and a grenade's on the floor, everyone run, but someone should make that play to just jump on it. Depending on how important you are. Medic, please don't
Yeah.
go jumping on grenades.
Yeah, medic 2IC in section command. Yeah, medic 2IC section command. For the love of God, don't. I know
Unless
you-
it's very
I know
much
you got
like...
your medals, but that's not how.
Unless
you're
it's
getting
very
them.
much like you open the door, the grenade's
I
at
heard
literally
myself.
your feet.
What if it would be funny?
I mean, if it would be... Artemis, I healed you. You're good. You can cancel.
Alright.
Okay, alright. Let's see. I think we all understand what to do if we're taking fire, get in cover, fire back, all that jazz. We understand some of the advanced communication stuff. We talked about the smoke signals, body signals, whistle, and bugle. Hand signals we don't do often because I think they're a little bit finicky to do, but you can gesture. As Artemis and Savannah point out, you can gesture. These are a thing you can do. We all know how to point, which is, I think, the simplest thing that is also verbal communication. Pointing is just the best you can do. It's very much just, we're going that way, and you point. Fucking shoot that guy, and you point. There's a tank over there, and you point. That's very, very advanced communication. Instead of just saying, there's a tank there. Point at it. Because as long as you're within 100 meters of the person pointing, or in their squad, you will get a vague fucking notion of where they're pointing.
Yeah.
Which is a lot better than just being like, there's a tank at that tree. Which tree? I don't know. That tree.
The other solution, if you've got them, is to say, watch my tracer.
Yeah.
That works if you've got them. Don't do what I've tried doing in the past of center of axis, half right, half left, because nobody seems to know how that works.
That is.
Yeah, it's Anglo. You're not supposed to know how it works.
Exactly. We all know how to use TFAR, including the radios.
Well,
The radios are very much one of those things where we will give you like a couple minutes beforehand to go over it, because we don't really use the short ranges that often, and the long ranges are 50-50. We know all how to use the phone, right?
yes.
More or less.
You put it down, you connect it to the wire reel, and you can talk. Well,
Judy, have you ever used the
Yeah,
phone?
you need to
Forget
remember.
the long
When would I
range
use the phone?
radio button.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah, the
need to
long-range
remember
radio.
to actually spool up
Yeah,
the
honestly, I
radio as
think
well to
pretty
send
much-
a call.
Only the people who've been like 2IC and squad lead regularly actually know how to use the phone.
Okay, so what you do when you pick up the handset, so when it's on the ground. Adam, come here.
Yep, already on it.
yep, we're going to the
We're
road.
doing
That
it
way
on
we
the
can
road,
all see it.
street.
Street moment. Watch as
Dump
these
the
two
cable
nerds.
reel. I'm going to step back because that cognito hazard is probably going to do cognito hazard
Just so you
things.
know, that's Ace Interact 2 on the wire reel to link it to the phone.
Yep.
Yep. And then once you see it, you press space. Yep, and then you're gonna have to press space again to call.
Oh, I didn't know they do that.
And now, at the other phone, I would get a ring. I would pick up the phone, speak into it. You're going to be using your caps lock key or your long-range radio key. Verbally, you'll do all of that jazz, and then when you're done, you put the phone back down. And it will automatically hang you up. So it uses the short range control for me as well. Some people, I think, have their short range and long range set up to be like similar things. So just use whatever one works. If y'all want, I can go to the other. I can go
It'll
to
make
the.
the radio beep noise when it's
It will
working.
make the noise.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So now if you know.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm not teaching voice procedure tonight because that will take too long and bore too many people.
And it's
a
like, it's
phone.
different. So, like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like as far as I'm concerned, I don't use realistic radio procedures unless I'm doing role play or the person talking to me does it first.
Adam, pick up your phone. Your wire reel.
Yep. You also got to make sure to pick that shit up after you're done. Yes.
Unless you want to get half a mile down the road and need fire support and then realize, oh shit, the phone is in a
We're missing
farmhouse.
something important.
Hey, why am I lighter?
Yeah, like, wait a second, I'm lighter.
Yeah,
Shit.
we need counter battery now. Where's the wire reel?
Yep.
But 2IC is feeling real fucking refreshed.
Hell yeah.
Definitely got fancy.
All right, let's see. Let me just continue going down a list of things I think all of y'all should know. And I'm definitely certain most of you do know. All right. Y'all know how to reload a gun, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know how to repack the magazine, right?
Yep,
Yep.
Ace South Interact.
Y'all know how to adjust the sights, right?
Page up, page
Yep.
down.
Y'all understand how to stabilize your weapon, right?
Yep.
Yep.
See? At least by default.
Yeah.
See by default. Remember also if your gun is on a wall or a piece of cover that is like
Or on the
equal to
ground,
it or on the
it'll
ground,
self-stabilize,
it will self-stabilize.
but it's not as good as hitting C.
Yeah,
It is not as
you
good as hitting
see-
C.
Like, if you're near something, you'll see the little box appear next to your portrait,
Yep.
and that's like, hey, your gun's being stabilized.
Yep.
I wonder if it works on people.
Somewhat.
Hang on. Hold still, Artemis.
I know the MG3 has it working because I think they wanted to do the
Oh,
fan.
I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I am stabilizing off Artemis's backpack.
Yeah, basically this is solely added so you can do the MG34 thing. Or MG42 thing.
Or the GPMG.
Okay, Anglo.
Because they did that in various places.
Because we hate our squaddies having any sort of hearing.
Look, hearing is for the poor. We don't need that in rich land.
I
What?
think that's bad. You should see what the Royal Artillery used to get up to.
Exactly. Alright, we understand how to identify cover, right?
Shoulder rest 2-pounder. Yes.
We understand
That's
that
not cover.
we understand that bushes don't stop 762, right?
Yes.
Mostly.
Alright. We understand that windows are not cover, right?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
kind of self-explanatory.
Blackadder, I've seen some shit. I have
Yes,
seen
I
some
was
shit.
watching it with you.
Blackadder, I've seen special forces nerds stand in a fucking treehouse and go, "This is cover."
Yes, I know. I've
There's a thing
watched.
between me and the enemy.
Cover.
Stop bullets.
Cover.
Yes.
Alright,
Yes, a dry wall. Yes, this will stop bullets. Bullets come raking through the
fucking
wall. And
yeah,
they
it
get
was
injured.
great. How did this
Beautiful.
happen? How could we
If you
notice?
can see the enemy through it, it's not cover.
Exactly.
It's not even concealment.
We all understand spacing. Honestly, I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with y'all doing spacing. I think y'all just have the issue of like not doing it consistently enough. But I can understand that because I would also not do shit consistently if other nerds are not doing it. So remember, just teach the fucking noobs. I'm not
if
saying
I'm-
to yell
if
at
I'm
them.
around and if I'm around and I'm into IC roll, they will be getting a bit of policing.
Yep. Oh yeah, the one fucking guy that I watched the squad fail to shoot last stop. Holy fucking shit.
He was so annoying.
The man had a broken leg and was bleeding to death. And they could not hit this son of a bitch.
Wait, where was
I could've
this?
sworn I had the range wrong.
So while Savannah
No, yeah, because I had tracers in mind.
and fucking Stone were fucked off somewhere, there was a squad that squad that y'all ran up on and like kinda killed. They were still engaging the squad, and the squad had whittled them down to just one dude with like a fucking full length Gewehr 98, and they took a good 20 minutes trying to kill the fucking guy because no one could hit the son of a bitch. And Alice wasn't gonna machine gun the fucker to death because the machine gun's supposed to suppress people and not shoot a guy. And frankly, the fact that everyone with the rifle couldn't hit the son of a bitch is a disappointing thing. Because they would not. He never moved. He fucking was
It
limping
was the
and
same
bleeding to
branch
death.
every single time.
If the fucking auto gun couldn't do it, then I don't know what the hell.
Like, I know Alice didn't shoot at him because Alice thought y'all would fucking kill him. And then Alice at some point just kind of gave up on thinking y'all could ever shoot.
Yeah. So
Well-
the other ducklings didn't see this because I was the only one who had tracers because I was firing 8mm cons. But yeah, I could see them. They would hit the branch and then they would go straight up in the air.
Of course. Of course.
And this happened with an
How the-
entire magazine in a row.
I say how the branch didn't break, but if armor doesn't have that.
Yeah, the branches don't break it on me.
Branches do not break in armor. Sadly.
Either you take down the tree with high explosives or not at all.
Yep.
Trees are
Let's see.
off or on.
We don't actually use that many vanilla arsenals. However, I think we all know how to use that, relatively speaking.
Yeah, it's roughly similar.
Roughly similar to the Ace one, a little bit more finicky.
This kind of sucks.
You do know how to open other people's inventories before they're like completely dead, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Backpack thing?
You understand how to move things between people and open your inventories and use your inventories and move shit around.
I think so.
For that mag.
Shit. I know how to pass mags. I don't know how to get into people's kit.
All right, Blackadder.
Full wheel.
Can you? Oh, it's
Oh, you can just open medical bag. Oh, of course.
Yes.
You can. You can open
This is
backpacks.
that is going to be significantly faster than trying to ace interact on someone. Pro tip.
Just please let me know if you're taking anything out of my bag.
Okay, so I'm going to make this as a straight up rule. If you're going through someone's backpack, inform them.
I'm taking your last magazine.
I'm taking
like-
your
You can
anti-tank
take the
rounds.
magazine, just don't take the blood.
Like, inform people of what you're doing in their kit. Because the last thing I want is a bunch of people going, man, I just got a bunch of shit stolen from me. I want to know why X, Y, and Z is missing and all that shit. I'd rather not have to deal with fucking nerds being trolling and shit. Like, I trust none of y'all to do it, but, like, I just want to note that down on the fucking record. Let's see. Fucking, we did rifle training, because everyone knows how to use that. We did grenade training, everyone knows how to do that. We did advanced communication, we all know that.
I think we had trolling beaten out of us when we stopped doing the end of op deathmatch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Good. Let's see. We all know how to change seats via Ace. Although, sometimes you don't do that in flying vehicles. That is a risk every time you do it.
Also, you might want to alert people when you do that, because it does make the get out noise, and we don't want the driver to think that someone just ejected from the vehicle.
Yes.
As a general rule,
what's the pilot
just-
of the plane gonna do? Park?
As a
hold
general
on,
Everyone,
hold on.
it's like, whenever it happens, like, everyone in the vehicle freaks out, like, oh god, did someone just bail?
Yeah. So I would recommend, if you're going to move seats when the vehicle is not moving, and tell someone you're moving seats. Especially in a vehicle that you can't see everyone in it. Because if the pilot hears that shit and the helicopter's on the ground, they're thinking someone's getting out. Which you don't want to have that happen and then be told everyone's in the heli. Because then you have another, like, a minute or so of going, is everyone in the actual fucking helicopter? Question mark?
Which, if you're doing a hot exfil, is not what you want.
Yeah, at that point, the helicopter will just leave you, and that's gonna be on you. I'm not gonna...
I'm told that everyone's in and we're getting fired. I'm sorry. We're
Yeah,
leaving.
like...
Oh, not even that. If I'm flying and I've told you you've got 30 seconds and it gets to 30 seconds, I don't give a shit if you're not on the helicopter. Good luck.
Yep.
That's not very heroic.
Now, Alice made a point about the specific formation she wants to see. If I told y'all to make a column off of H, could you do it?
Like right now?
Yes.
That's just a straight
Everyone
line.
get behind me.
Alright. I like what I'm seeing so far. If the trench is in your way, just go past the trench a little bit, Black.
Yeah,
Or
I'm trying
we'll
to
have
walk
Harrison
around
move
it.
up.
Yeah, I moved up. It's fine.
Yep. Now, I don't... Actually, yeah, holy shit, y'all did come up with decent enough spacing for this. Yeah, I'm gonna say when you're going in the line formation or column or line formation, I'm gonna leave that up to the squad lead to determine whether or not y'all be, like, spaced. So if the squad lead wants y'all in a column, you can be like, yeah, alright, there we go, staggering. GD other way.
If anyone left, I'll go right, right?
My side.
Oh, no, actually...
that works.
Oh, yeah,
That
okay, no,
works,
yeah.
actually.
Blackadder's kind of fine because someone else would have been there, so yeah, Black's actually doing fine since we have less than a squad. Alright, y'all did a nice stagger. Y'all have kept some spacing.
Yeah, we did this during the Rax campaign a lot.
Yeah. Let's see.
And everyone here was there for that.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. But yeah, right. For column movements and, like, line movements and shit, and, like, spacing stuff like this, that's going to be up to the squad leader to determine how much space you are. I would recommend, if you're doing this into, like, a combat or an area that you think there might be combat in, have them be a little bit more spaced out than they currently are. Or, well, have them be about this spaced out. But if you're just doing this to, like, patrol a city that has been friendly and you don't expect, like, World War III fucking, like, actual paratroopers to rock up or some shit, then it should be fine to, like, be a little bit closer. The goal is to make sure that the squad lead on yelling can be heard by everyone in the squad relatively well. That way the squad lead can be like, everyone spread out, or everyone get in cover, and everyone knows what the fuck they're doing.
Wait, Adder, can you hear H or
Yeah,
not?
he nodded.
Okay.
Black's just being fucking wild in back there.
Yeah.
Now, if I tell y'all to get into a line formation, could y'all do that?
On H right now?
Yep.
On my left.
Well, either side of.
Yeah. It's still a line either way, but yeah.
Yep, it's still a line. I'm not gonna be like fighting for like super duper spacing on this, but I will say that GD could be a little bit further away from Artemis.
Yeah, just get towards that.
Act like you have muskets and this is the 1800s, not like you have bullet rifle, like good rifles now.
If we had muskets in the 1800s, we'd be shoulder to shoulder.
That's true, and there'd be like 90 of us.
To be
Yeah, there
honest,
would be 90 of you, and you would be very, very fucking close. I'll get the AI, and the AI can demonstrate it, because I think the AI does align a lot better than most 1800s fucking units.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it more from the perspective of we're using this, we're advancing to contact. So
Yep.
I
If
don't
you
want
look, if you look down the street, you'll see what the AI calls spacing for a line.
yeah, it's about 4 or 5 meters each.
Which is like,
3.
it's not even like a full meter.
No,
It-
that's more than a meter.
That's
Like
about-
the furthest
yeah,
space
I
Like a
here.
dude's leg.
That's probably more like 3 or 4.
Yeah, like the largest space here is between the road, solely because like that's smart. You don't want to be like in the center of the fucking road, because that's dumb. Getting ran over by a car is not safe. Fun fact: AI does not give a fuck about you.
We all learned very quickly the terror of civilian drivers.
Exactly. Hell, you've not had a good Arma day until a civilian decides that he needs to get a fucking squad wipe. The bridge.
The bridge.
Let's see. Now, if I tell them to go into... Now, the file is a different sort of column because they're closer. But, like, I don't expect y'all to actually, like, fully know that because there's very limited places where I would consider, like, this a distinctual difference than a column. But even still, I think this one is a little bit... yeah, no, they do spread out a little bit, and they do, like, look different directions and shit.
Yeah, they slightly Oh, yeah, no, they do like the left, right thing.
Yeah. This you would use in, like, a very, very dense jungle where you need to, like, keep, you know, spacing at a minimum because you don't want some dumbass to go disappear into the lost. And then be like, well, we had the RPG at the last corner, but they're gone now. And then just someone in the fucking jungle screaming, firing randomly, trying to get saved because they heard a fucking noise once and they think they're getting hunted by some shit.
If it weren't for the fact that Tanoa's DLC, we could certainly use getting a nice dense jungle map, because that would be some good fuckery.
Yep. Now, when I set the AI to space, or safe, they do this type of stuff where they kind of spread out, but, like, they're not really too, like, fearful about things.
Yeah, and the RPG is just going on a walk.
But they do send some people, like, out to, like, make sure shit's going fine. But that changes real fucking quick when shit gets aware. Motherfuckers be like, oh no, there's shit going on. And then the AI does...
has gained terror.
Yes. Terror unlocked. I'm gonna just have the squad come walking up past us, because after... I think y'all are ready to go just attack an objective real quick.
Can we go resupply? I dumped a bunch of maps.
Yep, I'll teleport all of us back there. There you go, boys. I'll let y'all walk back. Alright, nerds, come along with me. Make sure I don't teleport us into this fucking sky. That'd have been awkward. There we go.
Emergency paratrooper training.
Yeah, magic school bus moment.
Right. I'm gonna grab one spare white smoke for the time being, unless you want me to carry a coloured smoke, H.
Nah, whatever.
So I've already got one white smoke. We've now got 2, just in case we need any concealment.
Now, I was expecting a lot more people, or not a lot more people, I was expecting at least a couple more people so we could fill out the squad minus the driver and gunner, or commander for the Vilco. So I'm probably going to have y'all go in with friendlies, so that'll be fine. We're fighting some Russian contractors, yada yada, they're in Russian kit, yada yada. If we looked at operation reports, we kind of know. You want the tactical green dot, Harrison?
I kind of want the tactical green dot.
I will give you the tactical green dot.
Thank you.
Like, to be fair, that's gonna be the fucking this one, right? No, this one. It's that one.
Is it in my inventory?
No, it's on your gun.
No, it's not.
Is it not on your gun? That's fascinating because it is on your gun's model.
I will put it on the ground.
Okay, now it's not on the gun there. Cool. All right, put it back on. I'll fucking drop it in your inventory then.
Yeah, it might fit in like my backpack. I don't know.
Why have you got a Tokarev?
Because I like her. I think I got the one
Privileges
bag.
of command.
Hmm. Commander's super special persuasion tool.
A persuasion tool.
Yeah, sometimes it's just nice to have.
All right, this is not the green dot, but it is a dot. We're gonna go.
I do appreciate as well that with the A1E1, when you come off safety, the first mode it goes to is free burst,
There you go.
and then
H,
you
it's
have
on
to
the
scroll
ground.
back, and then you have to go back through the 203 to get back to single shot.
Yep.
But
Alright.
I mean that makes sense because if I'm wanting to snapshot for contact, and I've been on safe, I would want a burst first.
Oh no.
All right, I got my rifle. All right. Alrighty, I'll teleport y'all. Y'all deserve that much. Squad lead, you got any specialty place where you want to go, or
Let me look.
the objective is that same fucking construction site we took a long time ago. They have added a lot more trees. A lot more fucking trees in that area.
No, is the map updated?
The map has updated twice since last time we've played.
Ooh.
Maybe
Like if you look on the map, there you'll notice that there's a lot more fobs and like air bases and shit.
Oh, I noticed the like racetrack in the upper right that wasn't there before, but
maybe up here somewhere.
All right, I can do that. Now before that, y'all want to go check out a canyon?
yes.
Yes.
All right, I'll teleport us to the canyon first, and then I'll teleport us to H's location. Try not to fall off of it. This is a very, very important canyon. Do not commit death. Here's your canyon. This is new. There, you can actually go look off the side of it. It's cool. This really is just a 12th AA field trip on the map real quick.
Yep.
Alice and I's plan was basically anyone who failed the training, we would just yeet them off the fucking balcony. Or I guess walkway.
But no one inexperienced showed up.
Yeah, no one in experience showed up, so I can't yeet them off of this damn thing.
I don't dare edge any further forward than this.
I feel like if I go down there, I'm gonna get jumped by some Jawas.
I feel like if I go down there, there's just gonna be like a gang of biters waiting at the bottom.
What the fuck is that?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, that's just a bunch of trees, don't worry about it.
No, I'm worried about it.
Yeah.
Blair Witch moment.
Yeah, Joshua Graham's down there talking about how we can't trust God to do all the work.
Actually, let me
That's why
see,
you brought
what
the
the
towels.
fuck is down there? Oh, that's... What the fuck is that?
It looks almost like
Yeah,
the
see?
structural support for a wigwam.
Gonna go down
Yeah.
and survive because the fire inside me was trying
I'm
to
pretty sure there's definitely a human sacrifice tablet down there or some shit. That's okay.
There's a whole Wendigo down there.
Yeah, there's a Wendigo down there. Maybe one day, maybe next Halloween I have y'all go kill the Wendigo down there.
One switches on.
One switches on.
Yeah, so all you hear is just bursts of fire, automatic fire, the occasional explosion, and screaming.
Alright, Harrison, I'm going to put you in the forest ahead of the high ground marker, and I'll mark it on the map where you're at.
Okie doke.
Okay.
This is nice.
Check the map, Harrison, and that'll be where you're at.
Alright, y'all pull
Oh, there's
360.
apples. An actual
Already on it.
Alright, thanks, Sean.
Going stealth.
most of you are facing the wrong way.
Ooh, shit. Hang on. I got
Alright, this is
tabbed.
correct.
Okay, so bullshit is south.
Yep. Alright, I'm thinking we head southeast a bit, get up that little ridge, and then we can see that again. Everyone on me?
Go ahead and have these guys get into a line and take some cover.
A little more this way.
So as you can see, this is how proper squads should move. There is some spacing. There is definitely some spacing. There is actually there is cohesiveness here. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. You got the two I see bringing up the rear, checking behind them every now and then. They even though I can assume they know I'm not gonna throw enemies behind them, they're doing it. This is what I want to see. I'm gonna go hit up at this bush. Let me not arrest myself. But yes, as you can see, they're moving up slowly up the hill. Now cresting this hill, actually, it's not that. They got enough cover up there that cresting it shouldn't be that much of an issue. I think what they're gonna do is dig in and then start firing down into the camp. When that happens, I'll probably have those guys come in too. But this is what I want to see. This is what Alice and I want to see. Fucking, this is good shit.
What do I see?
I'm over here. One moment.
Alright, we're probably not going to use it, but for training purposes, let's set up the phone.
Okay.
Smart. That's smart.
Oh,
They're not gonna use that
shit,
phone.
wrong tool. Phone is out.
Phone has been deployed. Friendly forces now at your tasking.
Okay, where is the phone? Wait, 1,
Do we want to artillery strike the compound?
3, 4, 5. Your call. I'd advise we get eyes on first and see what we're up against.
Good question, good point.
Harrison was about. Harrison decided to. Harrison almost decided to just American the fuck out of that real quick. Just drop it.
Everybody stay put, keep on 360. I'm gonna take it.
Right. Everyone take buckles down unless you found some decent cover.
Harrison moves up to observe.
Right.
The downside to this is you're not going to see much over there, but you can see some things. Knowing H, you could probably. Oh wow, yeah, you could certainly see. Oh, yeah, that guy wouldn't have looked. That guy looks this direction-ish. I think that's a trench. I technically see him, but I'm not a guy standing out in the middle of the desert for like a good hour and a half just kind of looking into this. Meanwhile, this guy is most certainly probably scanning the high line, but he probably wouldn't be able to tell if that was like an enemy soldier, if that's just like normal shit. Actually, yeah, thinking about it, he's not going to see them because of those trees. Or, well, bushes. These are very much scrubs. Medic's now giving fucking 360 security. Savannah's looking that way. GD is moving up with the Le machine gun. GD should have brought the 30 rounders, but you know what? 20 rounders are fine. Blackadder's moving around, looking. Harrison's continuing to observe. Not really going to notice much.
Either the gunner or the grenadier into. If we put a trench up somewhere along here.
This is honestly a pretty good platform grouping because
I'll probably have these guys go patrol around the damn place.
Would you reckon a ranger grave or something here then?
Уже в пути.
right,
Выполняю. Все ясно? Уже в пути.
Okay.
Kind of just cycle around there. Hell, I'll have these guys also doing
We got a plan
doing
for
shit
what
like
we're gonna
that?
do from here?
Вас понял.
Actually, if we can
Понял вас.
straight shot roughly from here, maybe
Все
we'll
ясно.
turn it up there.
Уже в пути.
I'll have them do it
We'll go around
once.
the right without knowing what's looking at.
Assuming that we started around where that circle is on the map, heading down to the road and then cutting in and around from the left is what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Might keep the MG and RPG up here. Do we have their assistance?
Nope.
I didn't think
No,
so.
we've just got core units only.
Well, if we just keep them up here, they can do their own. They can be each other's battle buddies.
Yep, that works. Right, so I'll just put a short trench up.
Go and camouflage it too if you can.
Yeah, we'll do. Gonna pull it back a little bit.
Alright, go ahead and move up right here. Just not too far, but where we are. Do y'all see Artemis?
Yeah, Artemis is just over on the west side of here. East side, sorry.
There you go.
Good. Okay.
Judy, do you not have the 30 rounders?
No, they weren't in the arsenal.
Good to know.
Right, can't camouflage it, but it'll be fine. Okay. Right. Renegade's just on the far side of there.
Range will be about.
No more than about 200.
I'd say closer to 150.
Yeah.
GD, apparently look in your vest, you might have a 30 rounder.
Think.
Oh yeah. Thank you, God.
Okay. I believe that's our current position.
Wasn't bad. What were you saying?
I've marked where I believe our current position is on the map.
Yep, I was basing off that, but I think we're about 150 from the actual.
Give me one moment. I shall do something we rarely do in our ops. I will break out the map tool. Except I can't find
Oh,
the
yeah.
map tool. Right.
I've got one.
I got mine. Found it. It was just being temperamental. That's all.
Yeah, no, it always shoves itself in the bottom left corner.
What a complete dick it is. Shit. That
I can
we
destroy
want.
2 of them right now.
Oh yeah, okay, do you see the one on the far right?
Far right?
Yeah, he's like sitting down.
Hey,
Yeah,
so
I'd say we're
H,
two.
Not the backseat squad lead, but what did we say about
Yeah, I
more
do.
trenches and spacing?
That's
Yeah.
a good point. Could I get... We don't have any assistance.
I wouldn't worry
Artemis
too much.
and Adder digging another short trench off
Yeah.
to the right.
Don't worry too much about it, Savannah. The idea is this is just going to be for your point of fire for you and Gunner.
Yeah, the
Well,
most,
yeah,
the rest of us
but
are going to be
still.
moving.
I agree entirely.
We need to
But,
prove that we
yeah.
actually paid attention to what Shock is telling us.
And weren't just sleeping and throwing rocks at each other in the back of the lesson.
Alright, Judy, you got the bipod and stuff?
Yeah.
Alright. So, target priority. If you look again, you'll see the standing guy to the left. He's kind of... You can look through the stairwell. See him?
Yeah.
He has a PKM, I think? Yeah, he's got an LMG basically, a little bit bigger than yours.
Got it. Well,
So
mine's not an LMG.
Yeah, him first.
Understood.
Second, you're gonna want to hit the mounted Bren gun. He will take a second to get it over here because it's pointed the wrong way. But it is still a Bren gun, it can hurt. Third priority is the guy in the middle, standing behind a pillar. He looks to just have it right.
Where's the Bren gun? Is that the one sitting down?
Yep, that's him.
Got it, got it, got it.
Yeah, it's on a green tripod. He's kind of waving it up.
Yeah, I see it.
But I'm sure there are some on the first floor.
Bryn moment.
Oh yeah, the range is about 150.
Got it.
Regards actually moving the rest of the team into assault. There is a position about 50 meters ahead of us. It's not got any cover, but it is does have some concealment. We could probably dash to there whilst being covered by supporting fire.
Alrighty, sounds good.
It's not ideal, but it could work.
Yeah, we should probably try to stealth to like some kind of position down there, and then get the heavy weapons to engage.
Yeah.
Except I will say, if we get shot at, you'll obviously open up.
Yeah. Do you want to use a whistle blast otherwise?
Yep. Otherwise, I was gonna say use the long whistle. I think we decided.
Yeah, that's fine. But that's fine for me.
Long whistle means fire.
Yep. You hear a long whistle blast, unless any fire goes off beforehand. Long whistle blast
If
is.
you hear the whistle,
Yeah.
shoot. If you hear gun blast, shoot first.
Understood.
All right, Artemis, you're coming with us.
Yep.
Savannah, where you at?
Right here. Sorry, pulling rear.
All right, you're good. All right, so get watching these guys, and if they start doing anything hostile, blow them the fuck up. Do we have frag? Yeah.
I have one frag.
All right, yeah, I would say if when the shit starts, throw that frag in the top floor.
The top floor. Got it.
Yep, the third floor with all the guys in it. All right, let's move.
Oh, this guy is now facing the wrong fucking way to actually see shit up there, and he is. Oh no, he looking down now. Fuck. Look back up. Damn. Damn, that's actually very nice concealment. Shit. Tacky camo really do wonders up this bitch. Turns out this camouflage works really well in a northern Pakistan map, TM. I do love how we call this northern Pakistan still, but no, it's pretty fucking good.
Possible op for Lexi.
In case we need some hard cover.
Yeah, I know it's bugging out for me.
Okay, I'll sort it. If I actually put the trench up. Oh, yeah. Right, it's gonna be
Fucking hell.
far from
Have you ever
ideal.
pressed your in? Oh no, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
fix my
it's
in
gonna
key.
be
Fuck,
quite
I'm
off
sorry,
angle,
people.
But it's gonna have to do. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
the
it's
only
fine.
way I can get some decent cover for us.
I do love pressing the in key and then immediately going blind because someone thought night vision. I'm not saying they should disable night vision in the morning, but I think they should disable night vision in the morning.
User joined your channel.
Nice.
Hello, Lexi. Hello, Lexi. Hello, Lexi. Hello, Lexi.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I am equipping myself for my role,
What role did you slide in on as?
Assistant Grenadier.
Alright, Savannah will be appreciative then. When that's ready, I'll TP you to Savannah.
Okay. Where are all of our guns?
What do you mean?
I mean, literally the only rifle in the arsenal is the Falcon.
Fascinating, okay. Check the other box.
Okay. Ah, here we go. Thank you.
You ready, nerd?
Give me 3 seconds to get myself some magazines, and I will be.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, it doesn't have my glasses either, but I can deal. All right.
Alrighty, Lexi, taking you to Savannah's location now. Leap, bloop, blop.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Lexi. You might want to get.
Okay, Lexi's in. I'll give Sav a few moments to brief her, and then
Instead of American mercs?
Put your clothes back on.
I didn't mean to take them off.
And,
This is serious.
H is taking the rest of the squad up there to, assault it, and, we're gonna be fucking opening up on them whenever we hear a whistle or shooting. Oh no. Oh
That
no, we've
explains why
got...
I'm so damn light.
No, we've got the weirdo arsenal that will only include magazines for weapons if you have the weapon on you.
Oh, right, it's the OG7.
That's okay. I had to switch boxes to even grab anything other than a foul. So, probably don't need heat, but that's my usual load. So,
Yeah. Okay, well. Scope is not calibrated how I thought it was for fucking frags.
did you use the wrong side of the scope?
I thought I was using the right side. It's the left side for frags, right?
Whichever side has the longer range on it.
Yeah. Alright.
Might
But
be the wrong scope.
oh right, I switched it. Fucking alright, okay. No more of those until
Just that the OG9V doesn't have an illustration anymore. The fuck?
What range are they at?
I
We
think
were
I just
told
gave you
150.
7 frag rockets. And for some reason they weigh and take as much space up as fragmentation grenades.
I see them in my inventory? But I can't load them.
Alright, I'll just take them back then. Like, there's no sense in you being weighed down by them.
Yeah, sure. Oh, and when we hear kind of a warbly whistle blast, that's going to be our signal to move up.
Hey, don't shoot that guy.
Which guy?
No, don't shoot him. He's surrendering.
Oh, I see it.
What in the name of God is that in your hand, Savannah?
It is a special thing that we were given by Shock.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if you're mad at me, H's has a fucking red dot on it, so...
Hey, GD, how many people are we reporting for cringe today?
You brought a VZ.
VZs aren't cringe.
It's not cringe if everybody's bringing a VZ.
What's wrong with Beaver Barf?
Get him out?
Keep in mind, there might be a quick response force incoming.
Yeah.
Well,
We do have friendlies outside the wire, by the
Oh.
way.
We got one dead.
what the fuck was that?
Who shot? Who's...
That wasn't us. I think that was the AI outside the fence.
Alright.
Just be aware we do have friendlies to our west.
We do have one surrendered down. I can't move to him.
Alright, let's keep it the time covers.
Dar yoktu.
Alright, hey, since they're surrendered, we should probably clear the second floor.
Say again?
Hey, we never ended up clearing the second floor.
Yep. Right.
Стреляй в этого солдата! С левого фланга!
Okay. All way clear. Room clear.
Стреляй в того солдата! Слева!
Room clear. Room clear. Room clear. Clear. Right, we've got another stairwell here. Stairwell clear. Well, this section clear. Moving up.
Not your job to think in that role.
Well, like, that's why I fucking slotted in on it. I'm sorry, GD. I would have slotted in as your assistant, but half the squad carries mags compatible with your gun.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think it is good that instead of just shooting the people that you saw and didn't identify,
I think there might be a hostile contact, second floor. Nope, that's
No.
friendly.
it's there.
Looks like the transport thing is right now.
Yep. Sweeping the second floor now.
Северо-запад!
Second floor seems clear. Yep, second floor clear. Moving up to third. Oh shit. Go left around these pallets, not right. Oh shit, H has already beat us up here.
Hello.
Floor clear?
Yep. Oh, you.
Right.
I wasn't whispering. Y'all couldn't hear me. Fuck.
Yeah, right. Taking a look upstairs.
Yep, no, this man's dead.
Okay.
Nothing of interest on him.
Stand by. Right, I'll give a short whistle blast once I've cleared this floor, okay?
Yep.
We'll hope they get that as the signal to reorg.
Do we have a green smoke?
We do.
Okay, all clear. Okay. Let's head back down and reorg somewhere out the front. Yeah, they're moving. RV down the bottom. Okay, where do you want us to reorg everyone?
Green smoke.
Yep. How'd it go? That went pretty well. Right, let's get some all-round defense.
It was not 150.
Wait, what?
Was it not?
No.
What was it?
Like 100.
Oh shit.
Although, some of the times I thought with words. Hold on.
Why
Ranged
are we
for
pulling
100.
360?
We're gonna defend.
From what?
More people. What? It's a training op.
Where are we defending?
Shock hasn't told me that, so.
It was
Assuming the
Building, I
building.
assume.
probably. I just
Just in
wanted
the
people in all-round defense when we were told to reorg on green smoke. Do we have a likely?
Line up. What?
Oh, I've just realised something else, H.
What's that?
Would you like to remember where our phone is?
Oh yeah, it's up there.
Hey, H, you want the RPG on the top floor?
Yes.
Alright,
Probably
Lexi,
not.
with me.
Oh boy, we're going to the suicide floor.
It's only the suicide floor when, you know, stuff is coming from the
It's more the particular problem of it is there.
Yeah, we talked about that exact thing earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Well, hang on. I swear there was like a little hole.
Ready.
Oh yeah, it's north.
It's a machine. It's a gun of.
Alright, we'll do this floor then.
Yeah, if it works for wherever we're getting attacked from, then it could be useful. Wouldn't worry too much about it though.
Copy. Roger. On the way. Copy.
Yeah, there's a brand if you want to make use of that.
Why not? Enemies will be approaching from the southeast if you check the map. So we are on the wrong side of the building. They're going to be coming from that away.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That there's a map.
Yeah, that was 1 minute ago, so that might be already on its way in.
Drag the brand over here if you want to use it.
Okay, Savannah's got the southeast corner. I'm going to go down to the second floor. Just so I'm not in back blast range. Right, I'll go get down and grab some bits of that now. Shit, I'll... After you. Oh my god. Oh, that... You couldn't have written that.
Hey, Lexi.
Yes.
Oh, we're just saying, hey. Training's gone pretty well. Mostly because it's people who've been here over a year.
Yeah, it's almost like when you say there's training, nobody fucking shows up.
Yeah, we had a discussion
Roger.
about that.
I have told Kendall this 7 times. And 7
Understood.
times he has ignored me and announced that we're doing a training op when
Right,
when
H, where do you want your phone?
Just up here with the bricks.
Which floor?
Third.
Third. Right, I've
have
got the
to
reel.
lie
I
and
will bring
manipulate to the
the
ducklings to get them to do anything that you want them to do.
That's what that's what I discussed with Shock of
Hey,
like
Okay.
Judy,
never announce a training op.
I am telling you as SL to pick up that PKF.
reel is there. I'm gonna go grab your
Ready.
phone.
Do make sure to drop all of your FAL magazines or else you will be incredibly heavy.
Eyes on, bearing 125.
Alright, hold fire for a second while GD's still right there.
I cannot take these PKM mags.
Just leave him for now.
people in a 1 meter area. I am backing off.
Yeah, GD move.
Yep.
Yeah, Judy,
If
get
only
over here.
because of my fucking backblast.
I'll be moving in a second. Stand by. I'm just getting the phone put in.
Back blast clear.
Not yet. Enemy squad. Also on
On the
same
way.
bearing. Well, closer
Solid
to
copy.
130.
Understood.
Yeah, I see him.
H, the second I've got a shot on that fucking pig, you want me to take it?
Damn, that is a ugly damn tank.
There we go. Stand by. Your phone will be in service in a second. I'm just trying to make sure it ain't in the back blast arc.
My backblast.
It's already clear.
Understood.
Understood.
You're gonna need to move again, Lexi.
Nope, I'm still clear.
Okay, you're right behind me though.
Yeah, I'm laying down, you'll notice.
Alright.
Alright, so let's say for the sake of argument that you were correct. Where are all
Right, it's moving left to right. Oh,
I see it.
You got 4 frags, good luck. They're the lighter frags, bear that in mind. Wait, what? Why do I have 4 frags? Where did my heat go?
Lexi, clear my backblast.
It's clear!
okay, good hit.
I'm wearing an enemy vest. Do not shoot me.
Oh, for the ammo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right next to us. We're not gonna shoot you.
I heard some.
That's a good point.
Target destroyed. Good.
On the way.
Alright, yeah, close one's down.
Roger.
I don't see the further one. I'm still
Well, it sees us, I think.
Hey, Savannah, you got frag loaded. You wanna come take a shot at that squad?
take a shot at what?
German!
The squad?
I see him.
Give me a bearing. Where are we
I'll
looking?
do my best.
125.
Oh, shite. I'm looking in completely the wrong direction. That's why I can't see
Oh,
out.
for fuck.
Right, you take that window, Artemis. I'll take one further down. Just remember, H, if you need to, I
On
can
the way.
put a red smoke out there and
On
we
the
can
way.
pull some artillery in on them.
Yeah.
Hope, maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to concern anybody, but there are people downstairs who were just shouting in German.
You clear? Get back down.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry, Sap, but I need your rocket.
Covering. Go.
I'm gonna put a tourniquet on the arm.
Go. I'll cover. On the move.
Why, for the love...
Move.
Is that still alive?
There. Loaded and ready to fire.
Stable in a second. Okay, Artemis. Yep. Can we get a medic up here? Savannah's a team.
MG's got that covered.
Why am I laying down again? Why am I standing up? Where are you coming to me?
What'd you say?
Sav's right there.
Oh, I thought you meant you help.
No, he said Sav. Sav is behind
the infantry?
No.
No, I don't see shit. I haven't seen
Come here.
anything.
Remember, I'm on second floor, so I probably can't see them from my position.
Okay, come here.
I know for a fact that GD has a line on them, though.
130. You see him?
Fast! Send it! Short! Why don't I have any fucking... Ah!
Empty. Hey, where's that Bren gun?
It's over here.
The tripod is, I have no idea where the weapon itself went.
Yeah, where the fuck is it?
Not
Disappeared.
in front of me, you useless piece of shit excuse for a video game! Could my game work?!
Judy, grab your file.
User left your channel.
I've got it.
Alright,
Yeah,
target
nice.
seen. What range do you reckon out to there? Okay.
On the way!
Alright, RPG's back on.
Okay.
Where you want it?
Watch from here.
Clear back glass.
Yep. Okay, back in.
Alright, clear back glass.
Clear.
A little bit long.
Okay, that was pretty much on target.
On the way!
Give me 10 seconds, repacking my...
Understood.
Okay, 3 mags left. Okay, back in.
Understood.
any movement. Find a weapon.
Understood. On the way.
Maybe go check the second floor for more guns. I don't know if we shot anyone down there.
Can't say if we did or not. South ammo state.
Two heats and like I don't know, 5 mags of AK.
Okay.
Looks like Hans
Understood.
and Franz is running.
On the way.
Yep. Okay, ammo state here. 2 mags. 2 red. Fact. I'm gonna move further down and get some space.
We got a man down. Cover it. Go. On the way.
Right, I'd cease fire on those guys who are way out there. I think they're beyond our effective range.
Understood.
Yep.
Understood.
Would it be worthwhile, do you think, to go do a quick run to see if there's any equipment to steal? Because I don't know if they're attacking.
Yeah. Their weapons, because I think people are getting low.
Alright, who has a backpack that's not full?
I don't, but I could probably find one somewhere around here.
Mine's half full, but I kind of need it.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Right. As I say, I've got 2 mags here. I know that Artemis has 2 mags at
Don't me
best.
up.
GD, you've still got about 5.
I'm repacking. Give me a sec.
Okay. Banner, you still got about 4 or 5.
4.
Okay, you've got
6 full
4.
mags, 22 extra rounds.
Okay, 6 mags. That's fine.
I'm gonna go downstairs to check on.
Yep, no worries. I'm guessing you're getting a bit low as well.
I'm running low.
Okay. Everyone else, try and get spread out along this floor, seeing as how it's got the best line out to there. Make sure try and get at least a couple of meters between you if you can. Be aware, here you can get eyes on as well. Try and pick some fire positions out along the line.
They have ammo?
They've got ammo, but I don't see any backpacks. Which is how carry a bunch of ammo for y'all.
Slight epiphany as well, H. Should we maybe ring back to command and see if they can get us an ammo drop in between assaults?
That is a good point.
Right, wait one. Yeah, if you want to
They were
try and
shooting.
call anyone, H. Let me just check
Yeah,
that. I'm not actually sure whether this thing is. I don't even know if the if the phone is actually connected or not. Couldn't honestly tell you, and I don't think it was.
Fourth floor.
Yeah, I don't think the reel's connecting up to the phone properly.
Oh, is it not working?
I tried phoning back to command, and it just gave me nothing. I have tried connecting the.
This is commands in traffic. This is commands in traffic. Fascinating. Okay.
We're in one of these.
Okay, stand by. I'm going to take this down to the ground floor. Out the back where the POWs are, I will try reconnecting then.
I am on the forbidden fourth floor. Fifth floor, sorry.
Right, I'm moving the cable now.
Hey, where's GD?
Upstairs.
About 18 Max.
Fifth floor.
God, I hate this shit.
Okay, you can grab your phone.
Downstairs.
I'm not grabbing it for you.
Mini nerds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and move them out of the way.
Turns out buying your body armor from Wish.com doesn't help.
Yeah. Alright. Is this everybody? Well,
That's
no.
still here, yeah.
GD's upstairs coming down now. Okay. Insufficiently cheeky breaky, indeed. Indeed. Let's see. I'm gonna. GD, get down here, you nerd. Oh, there. Here comes GD. Cool. Alright. Fucking. Cup has had some issues today.
Just some minor technical hitches.
Yeah, Cups apparently had a real one today. I'm gonna be sending them a fucking report about what's happened. So the fragmentation RPG rounds have triplicated, and only one of them actually works in the RPG.
Yeah. As far as as well with Lexi with regards to that body, I didn't feel it was the right time to tell her that I couldn't actually see a body in front of her with the direction she was looking in.
I won't even lie. When I was trying to see where the fucking Savannah's body was, and it was technically kinda in the fucking cement block up there. So I'm not surprised that there was a little bit fucky-wucky with trying to actually find wounded Savannah.
Yeah.
Also-
That's a bad thing. Also, as far as me getting wounded in the first place, I have a new suggestion on the role of assistant grenadiers. When
Oh.
they call clear backblast, in
Well,
addition to making sure no one is behind them, also that there isn't some sort of, like, I don't know, concrete column or a pile of bricks that could redirect backblast onto...
Oops.
Does that also implies that your backblast is still not clear?
Yes.
Oops.
Yeah, because I'm fairly certain that's what knocked me out. Because I
I
went
think-
out
Probably.
the second I pulled the trigger. And either that was one hell of a coincidental timing.
No,
for
that was
there, or-
backblast.
No,
Yeah.
that's an oops moment.
Yeah. Yeah. RPG Black Blast momento.
GD, I did bring you 18 Max, even though it's super.
That's called ouch, my weapon is a traitorous bastard.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking other things I've noticed. So, everything should have worked today because this is everything was set up the way it had been in the past. I am not sure if this is a conflict with a mod. However, I will be testing that after op to see if that is an actual confliction. It should not be. So I'm going to like go figure out what the fuck's up with that. Arma might just be having an Arma day. That is also why that is probably also why there is no surgical kit in the fucking arsenal for some fucking reason. But yeah. I like the way I honestly, that went pretty good. Fucking the counterattack went kind of a little bit offhanded. I was not expecting World War II German shit to be a little bit that effective. I say so, but it did not last long. Apparently, Panzer Ones are not RPG HE proof. Turns out.
They're not FAL proof.
Yeah, they're not. It turns out nothing the Nazis made early war is bulletproof to 7.62 NATO. Fun fact.
It's more like wearing like a helmet over your entire vehicle.
Yeah.
So
It'll stop
let me
frags, sure.
let me get this straight. So Artemis GD with his original weapon would have been able to punch clean through the side of that thing had we known.
Yes.
Yeah, there's the Panzer 1 for reference.
Might be able to punch through it with 545. Hold on. Any of those go through?
A couple of them did make the penetration mark, so maybe.
Ain't no way.
Remember, that is a training tank.
Is what?
I'm not seeing poops.
Stop shooting it! It's on 11 HP.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna move that away from us if y'all want to shoot at it again. It's cooking off. Y'all can hold fire. Y'all can hold fire. It's cooking off.
So we could have got it with AKs.
Yes.
Superior German engineering, everybody.
I was like, wow, that's not doing much. And then I go to check the health, and it's on 11. I'm like, oh no, that could be awkward.
In some fairness, pre-war tank versus post-war gun.
Yeah, you know, but still, that's not 30-6 proof.
Exactly, that isn't much bigger, than flipping 303 Bren guns.
But yeah, fucking, I would like to say GD did a very nice job. Hell, the RPG and the machine gun did a very nice job of nailing the dudes on the top floor. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what was up with the frag rounds. They like went lower than I expected them to. I think I
Yeah, I'm gonna go
the
figure
ranging
out what the
fell
fuck's
down.
up with that because they should have. Nothing has changed scope-wise. I don't think. Maybe like.
So essentially, this is
stealth
the op where literally
patch.
everything equipment-wise went wrong.
Well, yeah,
So
we
we
haven't
haven't
used any of the tacky shit in a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if one of like the last slightly minor like cup updates have fucked shit, or hell, not even cup. It
I
could
don't
just
know
be
if I
ace
was
or some
looking
shit.
at ricochets or something, but I felt like ranging at 100, shit was going way high.
Yeah, I'll do some testing and figure out if anything has changed on that end because I was confused.
Go on.
No, you can start, Savannah.
I was gonna say, H, I have a question for you. Did you leave us up on that hill when you guys started clearing the building because it's an open building and we could shoot into it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure that was your thought because normally when you clear
Yeah.
a building, the machine gun team can't do shit to help.
Yeah,
But there's
I
no
won't-
walls. So.
I won't lie, I
This is true,
had
this is
asked
true.
this question when we came down here to secure POWs, and we decided, yeah, leave Overwatch team to keep an eye out. We'll go finish clearing, and that's why you got the short whistle blast. We didn't brief that out, but I figured, hopefully
Yeah, no,
they'll
I
get
remember
the... Yeah.
short blast being.
I forgot that we said that, to be honest. I was like, I'm hoping they get the idea that we use the long blast for engage. Hopefully they'll get the idea that whistle blast is moved back in.
Yeah, I remember, and that's what I told Lexi. And then we saw H up there do the friendly wiggle, and we're like, oh, is that what's calling us in? All right.
But yeah, this is one of those few buildings where you could have the Overwatch team like provide fire support. Had there been more dudes in the building in general, it would have been nice to have like people being able to cover the floors above you while you sweep the first and then second and then third. But in this case, a lot of them fucking died on the other side of the building and got RPG'd / machine gun standing up. I have no clue where the brain, tripod, and gun disappeared to, but it went somewhere.
Yeah. The RPG killed people?
The RPG did kill people, yes.
Okay. I saw it impact like lower, like on the outside wall. So I was like, oh darn, I missed.
Well, something definitely fucked them up on the top besides just getting shot.
I think that might have been GD.
Because if they're inside of a building, you put a shockwave inside of it.
Yeah, Ace does model fucking that type of shit, so I'm not surprised it would have probably... I think they were dead either way it went. Is the TLDR on that? As to the fucking... I think GD couldn't take the PK mags solely because, I think I had stuffed that Russian fucking full of goddamn PK mags, because I expected him to live longer than 20 seconds. Oh, microseconds?
I can, like, take them one at a time, though.
Oh, weird. I think it might just be your vest not having the fucking mag, capability, even though, like, in real life, I'm pretty sure you just hook them to the outside of it.
I don't know what vest does have PKM mag capability.
I think it's like the specific Ratnik PKM fucking vest that I don't...
Yeah, you see
none of these dudes
giant
have.
Bag we got on the back of the tacky vests?
This cunt's vest does not have PK capability.
Yeah, none of these did because these are just all normal Russian troops, and I just gave one of them a PK because I wanted it to be like 2 machine guns.
Bag on the back. I don't know if that's supposed to be for something or... You could fit a PK mag
They
in
wear
that.
skater pads underneath.
Yeah, sometimes you kneel.
It's just occurred to me that Vladimir's not going to be too happy with us.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Putin. We've got Putin right here. Look at him.
Yeah, exactly. We've captured
Aha,
his
here's...
cousin.
So
He's not going
so
to be
here's what the
happy.
PK boxes go in.
Ah. Yeah,
Or the
that'll fit
pink
'em.
one.
Right.
So yeah,
Breast
the
cancer awareness PK vest.
fucking... We also have variants of the PK stuff because Ratnik moment.
You can be generic,
Chunky.
video game heavy machine gun soldier.
Yep.
Trophy badge.
But yeah, the PK stuff is gonna be very much just more fucking pouches. Actually, yeah, more fucking pouches. There you go. There's the PK gunner in the Russian Federation.
Big pouch.
Just
Ratnik gunner.
fucking Ratnik gunner, yeah.
Was that thing supposed to be level 4, like, all over?
So basically this, yes. It is, it is, it's not light.
Hey, put it on H.
Solely with nothing in it, it's 8 fucking pounds.
Jesus.
Alright,
on
Harrison?
H.
You want it, Harrison?
Yeah, put it on me.
Alright. It is time for the Ratnik hair.
Lower your arms. Lower your arms. I don't wanna hit the not armor part.
Okay, we're gonna
think
go
I'm
with
wearing
the,
it.
there we go.
Ready?
Yeah. Ow, yep, that hurt.
Shoot you in the leg.
You're at point blank range, of course it's gonna hurt.
I mean, it's only medium avulsions. That's not too bad.
Ow.
He's good.
Yeah, it'll stop. Well, it'll mostly stop bullets. They'll still, go into you. But yeah, it's gonna generally
Maybe
be just
Less
fucking.
likely to poke holes in you.
Yep.
Look at that. He's deuces.
But yeah, fucking Ratnik moment be like.
I mean, yeah, two rifle rounds at close range to center of mass, and he's fine. I mean, that's pretty good.
And then we have the normal fucking, we'll have the normal Ratnik, which is light and comfortable.
And Ratnik.
And then if you're Grenadier. Summer. Yeah, we got a bunch of the fucking Ratnik shit just because Cop was like, let's do it. Why not? Why not?
Fucking
What's the tactical Russian gun right now?
The AK-74M.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that the entire program is just putting an optic on that plus this armor.
We.
And we also have just light vests in
Is
case.
it a good optic?
No, not a good optic. The optic you have, basically. Well, an optic like the one you
Ooh, on
have.
his shoulder.
Yeah, this is a flak vest. It's not actually like plates. It's just flak.
Oh,
What
those
is that
tubes?
tube?
Those are
Yeah, tubes.
grenades.
Very nice.
They're not grenades. I don't
Little Iron Man shoulder launchers.
Mentos.
And then like just without the extra shit.
Pez dispenser.
Excuse
You
me
don't
for a
use
moment.
your
I'm just going to
grab
test
yourself.
just a blind launch of the smoke and just see where that lands.
I love how that echoed like a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I think that's... I see where that's landed. It's landed maybe 50 meters short of that bridge. That's useful to know.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Actually, yeah,
Is that
that's
gonna get? Is that gonna get artied right now?
not right now, but in practice, yes, that would be calling an artillery strike in that area.
That's
To
pretty
show
handy
you
to
how
know.
I would do that, if I wasn't specified a specific target, I'll show you kind of what the spread will look like. So if you would like to keep looking that way, I'll tell you when the artillery's on its way.
I'm going to lie down because I'm on the exposed position up here.
Do I look like it? Do I look like I am tactical now?
You need goggles or like,
Oh, right. I don't have the helmet.
yeah, you need AVGs or something.
So that's about the general spread you could think. If I don't have anything more specific than just fire on the red smoke.
It's like 50-meter spread. Yeah.
It's good enough that where, like, people not in cover would definitely be fucked up. People in cover would be very, very hard-pressed, like, maneuver.
Yeah, they would be very unhappy.
Yeah. Very much, if you did this on, like, an enemy in the open, they would fucking die.
Ow, the NVG's blinded me.
Lamau. But yeah, that fucking Harrison's basically in Russian fucking kit for Syria, except for that his vest needs to be a different color. So let me go get. I'll go put Harrison in the Syrian Russian fucking fit.
Oh, hell yeah.
So the Syrian Russian is gonna be that.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go. If you want to be in Syria and like totally not be a Russian trooper.
I swear I'm not Russian.
I'm not Russian. Why do you keep
I'm not-
asking?
Yeah, you're not Russian, and then you go on fucking Telegram and then post your entire convoy driving into Syria.
Or live leak when that was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, did they shut that down?
I think so.
But yeah, fucking, y'all did pretty decent, you know, like, this was a relatively easy clearing out. Y'all took 5 prisoners, which is very nice. Very nice.
How many were in there total?
12.
No.
We took almost half the complement prisoner.
Pretty much. The way I was working off of this is basically if they were incapacitated and, like, within friendly range, I was just going to heal them and have them, surrender them and have them heal.
Are you teabagging?
He is, in fact, teabagging
Whole
them.
group.
But, yeah.
Teabagging.
Y'all took care of the guys with the heaviest weapons, i.e. the Bren and the PK guy, and the rest of them just had AK-74s, with one guy having a fancy one, because I was just like, what if I make one dude, like, extra fucking Syrian Russian? Which is
Which
just
one
a
was the fancy
fucking...
one?
It's just the painted AK, it's the fucking desert one.
No.
It's the very, very terribly, like, rattle-canned fucking AK.
That looks like shit.
It does look like shit. It pretty much is shit, but that's okay. Fancy.
Was I a good
it back
rifle? No. It's in the bin, you piece of shit.
Other than that, y'all did. I liked I liked seeing the movement from the apple orchard to the hilltop. Y'all did fucking wonderfully with your spacing and your handling of shit. Like, that alone is what I am looking for. So nice work on that one. Y'all cleared the compound a lot better than normal. Very nice. Y'all held against an attacker. Very nice. Honestly, had those dudes been mounted in an APC, y'all would have probably murdered them before they were able to dismount, but that's besides the point. The Germans kind of walked into death themselves. Whoopsie doopsie. Just be like that.
Prussian moment.
Prussian moment indeed.
Okay, I need to ask, Shock, what's
Yes.
their recoilless up there firing on us?
Not a recoilless, but it was a 37mm pack gun just throwing AP at the building.
Oh.
So that's why it was doing
wondering
fuck
if
all
it
nothing,
died,
because it has no
yeah.
HE.
Well, what it did is it fucked up my aim that I missed one of the heat rounds on the, on the Panzer One.
See, my biggest
It was like
fear...
about to shoot and then suddenly rumble, and my aim moved up just enough, right as my finger was descending on the mouse.
Wow. See, my big... So, I got him... I held him, or made him hold fire, because I was getting, like, concerned that I think the AP does more damage to buildings than HE, so I didn't want the building to just fall from underneath y'all.
That would have been hilarious. end to
Especially
it.
since, like, the gun has a really rapid rate of fire. It just doesn't have HE. It has AP and AP composite rigid. Which meant if it would hit any of y'all directly, y'all would have been fucked the shit up. But besides that, it was just like doing center of mass on the fucking construction site rapidly. Let's see. Other than y'all did a really good job killing the Germans. Only 3 of them, well, 2 of them managed to get away. One guy got shot in the back. The modern Russian optic has a Soviet emblem on it, Harrison. You do not worry about that. You do not worry about that. It's fine.
Okay. I'm sure it's fine.
Don't worry about why it has a Soviet emblem. I will explain this later in military history, if you really want to know.
I kind of do.
Because
The assaulting force.
I'm not saying the Russians haven't changed their stamping machines for some things, but it's fine.
Cost money.
I do love that y'all remembered that y'all left the phone after y'all went to try and get the phone. I will say in practice that probably wouldn't have happened because y'all set that phone up solely for training purposes and not to actually use it.
I did say that, yeah.
So yeah, no, that wasn't gonna be like, why we actually left. Like, I think the only time y'all have actually left the phone was when shit was going way south really fast and y'all just decided to leave rapidly. And I think that was like beginning of the Takistani campaign, way long time ago now. Not even beginning, like somewhat through it, a long time ago. Yeah, I'm gonna say y'all did pretty fucking good. Honestly, I kind of glad the more experienced nerds showed up because now I can just be like, this is how this shit looks in practice. Fucking look at this video and just figure out what the fuck you're doing.
So don't execute the prisoners?
Don't execute the prisoners. In fact, I'm gonna
And most definitely don't take a shot at Kendall. I most certainly have. Not that it would do anything.
fucking...
Well, then again, with the way that the server's been and the settings have been tonight, especially with the Arsenal, we can't guarantee that
It'd be like
Kendall
a lasgun
is
shooting
invincible.
a shield. There's no way to know what'll fucking happen.
Yeah, maybe it kills everyone. Who knows?
Use your pistol on him. Let's see what happens.
Oh no!
Alrighty.
Oh no.
All right. Nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing.
Okay,
Oh wait, that might be because he's a god.
that was what I was
am
getting
God.
at.
I am God, you see.
Am I still wearing it?
You're wearing the flak version. It technically has a plate in it, but it is mostly flak.
If anyone has a pistol, shoot it.
You have the pistol.
Harrison's the only son of a bitch with a pistol, yes.
So I am.
I was gonna put an 8mm fucking round through it if you want.
Do it.
No, that would go through.
Science.
Don't worry, Harrison. This
Are
is
you gonna
fine.
stop him?
Let me actually turn it off the bayonet. There we go.
Ow.
It felt like it
Ow.
hurt.
Ow. .gif.
Yeah, medium emulsion.
You know, considering that thing isn't meant to stop fucking full caliber rifle rounds, I think that's down to this thing not being a Spitzer cartridge.
I like that as well. That it's only coming up as in pain.
In pain, yeah.
Well,
Pain.
Fucking turns out
Hold up.
big ass rifle round hurts. But yeah.
Alright, I have a screenshot.
Next time the training, yeah, I do understand about like not announcing training, and I was hoping that doing it at the very last minute would fucking mean more nerds theoretically stumbled into it, but no.
half these motherfuckers don't even show up on a good day.
Exactly, exactly,
As I
GD.
said, it is time.
But yeah, I think I am gonna tell Alice that basically if you don't get the fucking Fusilier fucking thing, you are not allowed to play anything but rifle person or assistance. And yeah, you just don't get to have fun.
Or at least you don't get first dibs.
Yeah, you don't get first dibs. We reserve the right to tell you to get off that fucking slot.
Yeah, if we have a low attendance day,
We might have to, but we won't. I know for a fact Alice won't fucking trust you with it.
Also, good job, Gabe. You have the tabs now.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Alice is probably gonna want to see like this shit in actual practice, but y'all technically have gotten your tabs today.
I think the rest of us.
Congratulations, Artemis, you're a medic.
Had the tabs, but
Artemis is gonna be the only fucking medic. She loves it. It was great. The
Lucy's
rest of
also
you
a medic.
fuckers will in fact have red names. So feel special on that one. It's fancy.
everyone's gonna take my red name. I have the red name though.
And I have a red name.
Can we give Savannah a pink name?
Yes. Telling Alice to change it to fucking pink so Savannah could be still special.
Purple.
Can mine
See,
be
I was
purple?
able to talk her into getting on Austro-Hungarian blue, so I think it's possible. But yeah, it's. I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer unless y'all kind of just want to keep powwowing and talking. But I am going to
I'm
end the
happy to
recording
keep
here.
chatting shit. I mean, it's like 9:30. I've got an out planned for today.
I'm gonna end
Channel
my
switched.
video now. Ending video now. Arma, please. Arma, please. Oop. Arma's doing some fucky wucky shit. All right. Ending video.